Hello, my friends! I saw some people were here before I went live. I didn't know that was even possible. I thought that it was like whenever I hit the button, that was when it would go. But that's really cool. So good to see you guys. So I promised you that we would do before I left for Iceland. We're leaving tomorrow. I would swatch this for you and we would do, I figure we'll do like a little eye look while we're here. So this may be a long video since, we got a lot of shades to swatch. We got lots of shades and we've got an eye look we're gonna play with. So hello everybody. This is a live stream, so if you're not a fan of the live stream format, I'm very sorry. I know it's gonna be long and I'm sorry, but this is all I could do to get this up to you now before I leave because I won't be back for a week, so I wanted to get it to you now. I did get the cool one because for me, I'm a little bit tired of the warm stuff. I've gotten plenty of warm stuff. I'm kind of warmed out. So I know that a lot of people really like warm, but I'm kind of done with it. I like warm too, but I was ready for some cool. So they give you the little sheet here, which I don't like. I wish that they had printed the names on the palette. That would have been very, very nice. Hello, fellow Marylander. That's so cool. Riley says first time in live stream. Yay! And happy birthday to Melissa. Tati said she was over warm in her video today. Okay, I didn't see that video. But I'll probably watch it later. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into swatching this thing. No more chitty chat over, whatever. Let's get into this. So I'm gonna put this. Hey, it's Alana from Makeup Girl Rocks. What's up, girlfriend? Okay, so one thing I do like about this already is that this does seem to stay up, but it's not like. I wish it was just a little bit tighter. That would be good, but it's kind of falling down. It's very, very, very heavy. Megan says she's new to my channel and she loves it. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. Yeah, it's very heavy. When I picked this up, I got this and what was the other palette I got recently? I got this and another thing in the mail and I was like, oh my goodness, this one is heavy. So yeah, just so you know, it's got some serious weight to it. I'm so glad you're here, Carrie. Okay, so we're gonna start with linen. We're gonna do finger swatches. Powder, seashell, and tulle. Tulle feels very gritty. Look at this grit. I don't know, can you guys see that? The grit? It's like straight grit. Let me try that again. Wow, that does not feel good. Okay, the rest feel very buttery. They've got a buttery creaminess. Okay, let's do, how are we gonna do this? Let's do it here. Last time I did this with the Jaclyn Hill palette, the lighting was so bad. I was like, I need a totally different setup. Okay, that is definitely a like overshadow or something glitter. These look very nice though. Those look good. They look creamy. They look nice. I'm curious to see how they're gonna perform on the eyes, but those look nice. This one is not, there's not a lot happening there. It's like straight powder glitter. I'm not a fan of that one. That one is called Tulle, I think. Yes, Tulle. Okay, and they just wiped right off, by the way. Super easy. Just watched Tati's video, Elizabeth said. Oh, I haven't even really been on YouTube today. I didn't realize that she just did one. That's cool. What makeup are you taking to Iceland? I haven't decided yet. I haven't packed it yet, but something very simple because I only have room. Like we're bringing one suitcase for all of us because we have to pay like $100 or something crazy for each bag because we're doing that Wow Air. So, okay, we'll swatch while we talk. Latte, Flax, Violet Gray, and Ballet. Ballets, they're definitely kicking up powder, if you can see that. Not as bad as La Rock, but there's definitely some kickback up here. But I haven't watched Tati's video yet, so I don't know what she said. I've been out running errands. My son is having his birthday party the day after we get back, so those swatched very nicely. Hello in London. Those swatched very, very nicely. I like those. This one's a little patchy, this purple one. This one's called Violet Gray. Let's swatch that one again. It definitely builds, so that's nice. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. All right. Remember, no primer on my arm, so lasting is really good. It's definitely staying on my arm, so that's good so far. The first few did not stay on my arm, but that's typical for lighter shades. Marty says, happy birthday, my son. Thank you so much. Melissa says, cool tones are so refreshing to see. I know, I'm with you. Okay, we're gonna do Cashmere, Tea Rose, Pink Champagne, and rose. Pink champagne reminds me of the other one, the one Toll, that was really chunky, weird glitter. But there's a duochrome to it. It's a pink and orange duochrome, which is pretty. All right, I'm just going to put them down here. Ooh, that's really pretty. Never mind. Can you see that? Oh no, it says very bad connection. Can you guys see me? I'm hoping that it's okay. It says very bad connection. That's not good. Okay, hopefully you guys can see okay. But yeah, these are very nice. Okay, everything's fine. My phone is saying it's not good, so I'm hoping it doesn't cut out on me. If it does, then I'll just have to come back. Okay, so these look really nice. This one, I was surprised. Can you see that shift there? It's like the base of it is like almost like a mustard yellow, and then it's got these pink sparkles in it. You see the pinks? There we go. That's a nice representation of it. This one's really cool too. This one is called Rose. This one's pink champagne, and this one's rose. Cool. So pink champagne and rose. Very nice. I'm glad that it's a lovely connection. It says very bad connection, so ooh, okay. But yeah, let's wipe those off and see what happens. And those are gone, so those are going to need a primer. Those ones right there, because those are completely gone. All right, let's keep going. Get rid of some of that powder. Okay, let's go into Orchid Mist. I should show you what I'm swatching here. Orchid Mist. Oh, I don't know how to say that word. C-R-O-Q-U-I-S. Croquis is what I want to say, but I don't know if that's right or not. Ash and Mushroom. Those feel really nice. This one feels like a true foil right here. Buffering a little. Hoping it hangs in there. I'm going to put a little bit more on this finger. The price is expensive, but I'm hoping that it's worth it. So we'll see. Okay. See, that's a true foil right there. Look at that. This one reminds me of Colored Rain. Very much. It feels a lot like it. It's very loose. What can you buy for the same price? I don't know of anything exactly like this that you can buy for the same price. It looks very similar to like Natasha Deanna. Where's my Natasha Deanna palette? Hold on. See if I can find it really quickly. Here it is. So you guys can see, because these are being compared to Natasha Deanna. So the burgundy shade is beautiful. And it's swatched beautifully. This one swatched really nicely too. Actually, all these really swatched beautifully. This is the Natasha Deanna. This is the blue-green. And then this is the Sephora. So you can see there's definitely similarities as far as the design of it, the number of shadows, all of that. Very, very similar. Well, I'll be doing a swatch video for the new ABH palette when you get back. The new ABH palette, I don't own that. It hasn't come out yet, but when it does, I'm definitely considering getting it. Actually, I'm going to swatch this shade from Natasha Deanna, this one right here. This is definitely softer than the one in the Sephora, but I'm going to swatch it right here next to it. So there's Natasha Deanna, and then there is the Sephora Pro. They're definitely different. This one's more foiled. This one's got more glitter in it. They looked similar though. I like the Natasha Deanna better there though. But it feels a lot like Colored Rain, like I was saying earlier. Okay, let me go ahead and try to wipe these off because I really like this set of 4. It's beautiful. And lasting power is pretty good. Look at that red. Very nice. $85 Canadian, that sounds about right. So our 401 looks kind of chunky. It does, but I would imagine it would blend out on the eyes just fine. We'll find out. I might use that one. We'll have to see. I haven't decided yet. Subculture comes out July 25th, I believe. Christina says, I love your calm voice in this video. This is the problem while I watch the next one. Everybody talks about how I yell at the camera. This is why. It's ingrained in me that I need to project my voice. When I was in high school, I did a lot of theater, and the camera's way over there. So I always feel like I need to project my voice, and I'm constantly trying to like fix myself and make sure I don't do that. We're gonna do fog, graphite, heather gray, and mauve. I'm always projecting my voice. So it's not that I'm yelling at anybody, it's just I'm projecting. And teachers project, exactly, Allie. Like, when I was in the classroom, I was always projecting my voice. So it's, you know, it comes off as yelling to some people, and I'm sorry, but I'm working on it. Yeah. Many mats. Yes. Let me swatch these and then we'll count the mats together. So let's do, these are swatching very nice. Oh, look at that one. That one swatched really nice. Alexandra, I think you're just used to my voice. She said my voice sounds normal. This one looks a little bit patchy, but I have a feeling that one's gonna be beautiful. Look at that. That's really pretty. These remind me a lot the way they're swatching of Lorac shadows, but not as much powder kick up. How many colors are in the palette? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4 is 28. I had to think for a second. But yeah, those swatched beautifully, absolutely beautifully. Oh, Lee says that she, see, I remembered your name this time, Lee, that you talk too loud too. Yeah, all the time. I'm going to try to wipe those off. And look at that. No primer, no primer. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so let's count the mats real quick. Let's count the mats. 1, that's more of a satin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mats is what I'm counting from eyeballing it. That's a lot of mats, which is nice. I like that for a colorful palette to have so many mats. I have not dipped my brush in yet, but we're gonna do that in a bit. Let me get my remover here. Kind of get rid of some of these swatches so we can start over. Okay. Block. Sorry, I had to block a creeper. How did they even find it? I don't understand. Hi, Sabrina, the makeup mom. I missed what you said, though. I got him. Oh, I got him. Nurse voice. There you go. Yeah, it is kind of like a nurse voice, my loud voice. Okay, where did we stop? Did we do Orchid? I don't remember. I don't think we did Orchid yet. This one doesn't look like it has a fingerprint in it yet. So let's do Orchid. Any other questions, feel free to ask while we're doing it. This one feels more like that overcoat kind of thing. New chocolate bar palette. I know nothing about a new chocolate bar palette. I know they're coming out with strawberry stuff. And this one's rosewood, and then this one's coffee. So we've got a matte in Orchid, and then we've got this glittery kind of craziness from Moon, and then rosewood has like glitter in it. Ish, but it's not as chunky as this one, and like it's like a satin with some glitter in it, and then this one's a matte. Beauty News posted a white chocolate bar palette coming this holiday. Oh yeah, that's right. They did mention that. They mentioned that a long time ago that they were going to do a full-size white chocolate bar palette, but I don't know if we have pictures of it yet. Did they have pictures? Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so this one, you can see that one's more like a topper. So yeah, this one's beautiful. This one is like, you know how we were talking about when we did the Kat Von D Shade and Light Glimmer palette, when we did the swatches of that one, how it had like ones that were like toppers. That's what's going on with this one, and also with Toll. They're very sheer with like glitter. This one's really neat. I want you to be able to see the sparkle in that. It is like a burnt orange with blue glitter in it. That is weird. I never would have even thought of that. And then this one's a beautiful matte brown. That's very interesting. There's definitely like, let me wipe these off. There's definitely some uniqueness in this palette. I will definitely give it that. All right, so 2 of them hung around with no primer, so that's good. Viseart or Sephora Pro. See, I don't have that much Viseart to really even give a good Viseart. Like, I really don't feel like a Viseart expert. I'm sorry, I wish. Will I do a full review of this palette? Possibly. I don't know. It kind of depends on what comes at me when I get back. It's kind of, I don't like to commit to anything. Yeah, it's got blue glitter in it. It's like a light blue glitter in this right here. Can you see that shift? It's so weird. Okay, we got 4 left. We've got hot chocolate, espresso, sketch, and obsidian. Oh, sketch is very buttery. This one down here, this gray, is very buttery. Did you just get the Sephora Pro COOL? Are you getting the other warm and colorful one? No, I'm not getting the other ones. This is expensive enough. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at that black. That was what I was hoping the Jaclyn Hill black was going to be like. That was what I wanted it to be. This black is awesome. But wow. What's going on here? Look at that. A metallic gray. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The metallic gray kind of wiped away, but man, that black is, that's a black. That's what it's supposed to be. Oh, thank you. She says, was it Rary? Says she appreciates how thorough I am. Thank you so much. Yeah, wow. Okay, so, all right, let's go ahead and do a little eye look together. We're 15 minutes in. Reminds me of Tarte Black. Yeah, I think it's even better than the Tarte Black. Actually, before we do that, let's do a little comparison to the Natasha Deanna. Now, remember these Natasha Deanna palettes are like $200 some. I was kind enough, somebody was kind enough to gift this to me. My friend Nancy gifted this to me because she got it in her Beautylish Lucky bag and she already owned it, so she gifted it to me. So let's see if there's anything I can kind of dupe this with. Okay, let's do the gold. So this one is, let's do the gold from Natasha Deanna. And let's do the gold from the Sephora. Oh, this is the one with the shift, though. It's not the same because it's got that shift. That's not the same. That's not even close. That's not even close because it's not the same formula. Never mind. That's not going to work. Okay, is there anything else in here that's similar? Because I would really like for you guys to be able to see a comparison. Let's see. Maybe this brown here. Well, we can compare formulas because this is more warm overall. Ooh, right here maybe. Okay, let's try this one. And let's try this one. They feel very similar. So this one here is Natasha Deanna. This one here is the Sephora. So let's put these down here. Okay, so Natasha Deanna is on top, Sephora is on the bottom. Sephora starts off a little chunkier. I don't know, that's a shimmer and a matte. I can't even compare those either. Urgh, I really want to have ones that I can compare, but I can't find any. That is such a bummer. Oh well. Well, it was a nice thought. But they feel the same, like the mattes feel the same, which is really cool. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little eye look. I'm going to put on my eye primer. I haven't put on any makeup on today at all. But we'll just do something super quick. We're not going to go into all artsy-fartsy, not like I ever do that anyway, but let's see how they perform on the eyes because I know that's really important. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's dig into this shade right here. Of course, somebody said thank you for doing a look. Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and dig into this one first to see if it's deep enough for a transition. I don't know if it will be, but I'd rather start lighter and then move deeper. So, oh, nope, too light. Not going to work. Okay, we're going to go into the next one, which is called Flax. And that's going on very easily. Go the other way. That went on super easy. Okay, now let's go ahead and do, what should we do? What should we play with? Decisions. This is where the whole choice comes in. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of one of these matte browns, this hot chocolate color, this one that where the one next to it, the dark one that's next to the one where my thumb is. I can't really readjust here. And we're just going to put a little bit of that in the outer corner. I'm doing the whole thing that I did in that tutorial, quote tutorial video that I did. Yeah, the pinks are beautiful, V. Hi, V. How are you, V? This is just a clean brush that I'm using to blend. The pigmentation is not really staying. It's kind of blending out, which is good in that it's blending. It's not like too stiff. Well, This eye's better. I feel like the other eye, it kind of blended away. You see the difference? I'm trying to get the light on it. See how this eye, it's not dark, but then this eye, it's dark? You know? Hi, Katarina. Tati reviewed all 3 palettes. She's on the fence. She did a beautiful look. I'm sure she did. Tati is very makeup talented. Okay. All right, well, we're gonna, See, it's like super stiff on the one side, but then it's blending out on the other side. Weird. Okay. Maybe just different amounts of products on either side. Okay. So let's leave that alone for now, and let's go all over the lid. I'm going to start with a matte on the lid, and then we'll go to a shimmer. I want this purple all over my face. I just want to paint my face in this purple. Put it all over my face. I'm not going to put it all over my face, though. Okay. Matte purple. Ooh, I love you. Can you see that? I hope so. Maybe the top layer of shadow was stiff. Maybe, well, I don't know, because it's very, very soft. It doesn't seem like, you know how some things you kind of have to get through a film before you get to like the good product. I'm not feeling that with this palette. I'm feeling like it's doing pretty stinking good. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I want to layer over top this shade right here and see if we can get like a nice little shine on it right in the center. That's true, Tina. I don't have to be makeup talented in order to give you consistency. That looks pretty. This is the shade Rose. I like that. Can you see it? I feel like I'm like hunching over, like, let's see if I can tilt this up just a little bit. Oh. Okay. That way. Oh, thank you, Martika. She likes my nail polish. Okay. Can you see the shimmer there? The shine versus that side? Okay. I just want to use as many shades as possible. It layered nicely. It's nice. Thank you. I feel like it looks like real life too. Lee said that there's nothing wrong with the way I do my eyeshadow because it's like real life. Thanks. I think that's pretty true. Yes, Rose is a shimmer. Not super opaque though. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to dig into one of these pinky shades over here. I think I'm going to do like, because I want something to match this color. Let's do a little bit of this one. Oh, can you guys see? This one right here. I'm going to put that up on my brow bone a bit. It is nice. It's definitely nice. It's working well. I mean, I think everybody's got their limit of when something's too expensive, when they're like, oh no. And you get that feeling in your gut like, that's too expensive. And I think that no matter what, $68 is going to be over the threshold for some people. And I totally get that. And I don't think it has anything to do a lot of times with how much money you actually have, but with your inner gut feeling. I mean, I think that just sometimes, you know, like I was saying before, like I would never pay, you know, $30 for a bowl of ice cream, because why would I do that? You know, like certain things just have a threshold in your mind of like what you feel things are worth. And for some people, $68 for eyeshadow is not worth it, no matter what. I mean, it could be on your face like dancing, you know, like, and it still won't be worth $68. So, I mean, for me, is it worth $68 so far? Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. I love my Natasha Deanna palette, but I still don't think I would have paid $200 some for it. Testing it damp, I would rather not, because that's getting into a whole nother 35 swatches. But I might be able to do a little bit. We'll see. Maybe. Let's finish this look and then we'll talk about the dampness. My phone's being weird. Okay, there we go. It's over the threshold for you, but you love seeing how it performs. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's definitely fun. Okay, let's do this shade Seashell. I'm going to put this in the outer corner, this one right here. It's like a shimmery, and I'm just gonna pop that with my fingertip real quick, right there, boom, boom, boom. I've been really digging on using my fingertips for eye looks. Ooh, look at that creasing. Ooh, yuck. I need to blend that out. Martika's talking about, like, she's like, you know, it's kind of weird going to the dentist with, like, full out Instagram look. That's true. I mean, I think there's a time and a place for full out Instagram glam, but I don't think it's necessary all the time. Sometimes you just need something light. You know what I mean? Okay, let me put a little bit on my brow bone. We're going to use that first shade Linen, which is that like matte cream shade. I'm just going to blend out right here just to kind of soften that up a little bit. And then we'll put on a little bit of liner just so we can see it finished. But I think this is as much as I'm going to play on my eyes today. As far as application on my eyes, I'm really enjoying it. I love the way this is blending out right here. And I'm really enjoying how it looks. Ooh, let's play with lower lash line. I don't care if it matches. I just want to play with different colors. And we can do a few of them wet. Yeah, we'll do a few of them wet because I know that a lot of people want to. Dentist Glam, that's a new one, I know, right? Let's see. I know this isn't gonna match, or at least I don't think it's gonna match. I really wanna use this one right here. This weird, like, it's looking pink to you, but for me it looks yellow. That's so weird. It totally looks yellow to me right now, but on camera it looks pink. That is so odd. Okay, well, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna do it. Weird. Doesn't look yellow or pink. Well, I guess it looks pink. I don't see any yellow in it. That is the weirdest shade I've ever seen in my life. Not in a bad way necessarily, but it wasn't what I was expecting. Okay. What are we OMGing and LMAOing about? I missed something. I totally missed something. But yeah, like, look at the swatch. Can you see the swatch of it? Let me see if I can get it to shift orange a little bit. But in the pan, it outright looks gold. It's very odd. I definitely missed something. Might need a sticky base to help the color shift. Possibly. Let's definitely do that one wet. And see. And I would imagine all over the lid, it's going to give a different look. Heck, let's put it all over our lid right now. Let's do it. You know what we're going to do? Because we want to play with these shadows. We want to know what happens. Hold on. I have Makeup Forever setting spray right here. And we're going to take a brush and we're just going to try to pop that all over the lid and see what happens, because I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? Oh, I did that backwards. Darn, I always do it backwards. Wipe it off, wipe it off, wipe it off. The best palette packaging? You mean pretty wise or functional wise? Okay, let me do that again. Put product on brush, then spray brush. Not the other way around, Jen. Sephora points expiring? No, I haven't heard of that. I'm just gonna dip it in the edge of the product. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Can you see the shift? Let's see if I can get the light on it. You see the shift, hopefully. Oh, if your Sephora points expire if your account has been inactive for 18 months, V says. That is really cool. Uh-oh. Hope everything's okay. See some people kind of arguing a little bit. Can't we all just get along? It's got a really nice little shift to it, though. Who goes inactive for 18 months? I'm sure some people do. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, I'm going to put a little more Fix Plus on this. I'm really having trouble getting the product up on my brush. And I'll show you the way that the shadow looks. I'm not happy with how it's working. Do you have a favorite brand of brushes? My favorite is It Cosmetics Eco Tool brushes. My favorite brands of brush are, I do like It Cosmetics a lot, but I love my Moda brushes, and I love my Beauty Junkies brushes, and I love my Real Techniques brushes. That is so pretty. You see the oh, you can really see it, I think. Too Faced 50 Shades of White palette. Oh. That is funny. Yeah, I'm not really impressed with the holiday collection with Too Faced. But look what happened to the shadow. Do you see down there? But that might have been my fault because of that might have been my fault. Sorry, I had to block somebody. That might have been my fault because my brush may have still been wet when I dipped it in. So I'm hoping I didn't just ruin my shadow. I may have to do a little scraping to rescue that. Okay. Ooh. Take it with a Scotch tape. Yeah, I think I just did that to it. I'll fix it though. It'll be all right. Okay, so I think that the look is pretty much done. Maybe we'll do a little bit of black in the corner. Just because I want to try the black. Just a tad bit. Because I want to see what it does. And then we'll do some liner so we can see a more finished look. And then we'll do a few swatches wet and then we'll be done. X Sparkage seems to know about the glitter thing. X Sparkage knows about everything makeup. X Sparkage is my like makeup hero. One of them anyway. As far as like tutorials go, woman knows everything. She has no idea who I am, but I love her. Okay. So that's going to be it, I think. No, you know what? I keep saying it's going to be it, and then I decide to do something else. Does that happen to you too? Let's do the little bit of that chocolate brown on the lower lash line, just a little bit down here, just to kind of deepen up the bottom a little bit. Okay. There we go. I feel better now. Okay. I am leaving for my trip tomorrow. We are leaving tomorrow. Our flight takes off about 5, I believe, something like that, 5-ish. Let me get my liner. Okay, I have to tell you about this. If you don't know about this, oh my goodness, NYX Epic Ink Liner. Oh my goodness, stinking amazing. If you like felt tip liners and you like the Kat Von D or the Stila one, and you run out and you need another one, right here. This is what you need. Liz, yes, I do like Moda brushes very much. I don't know if you guys can hear my kids playing. I can hear them. But they're getting along as long as they're not arguing. Lynette says she's very happy with her Sephora Cool and Warm palettes. Oh, Crazy's Beauty likes this one. Yeah, definitely. Me too. It is super fab. Super easy to use. Hard Candy Stroke of Gorgeous Liner. I like Stila too. Oh, really? I've never heard of that one. I don't go to Walmart much. I'm not a Walmart fan. There's something about Walmart that gives me the ickies. But like when I was a kid, my mom used to drag me to yard sales. And I hated them. So any store that looks disorganized in any way bothers me. And for some reason, Walmart seems disorganized to me. Look at that fail. That was an epic liner fail right there. It's like chunk-a-dunk. I was not thinking about what I was doing. Do I need to fix this? Tara says she's jealous of my Iceland vacation. Thank you. I'm excited too. Let's see if I can. No, that didn't work. Hold on. Hold on. Liner emergency. Liner emergency. Hold on. Hang tight. Gotta fix it. Yeah, I don't know where I had to get what I could get quickly. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I just, a lot of the stuff that I do, I don't watch a lot of tutorials, obviously. So, a lot of the stuff that I do is because I just figure out what works for me instead of being smart. Like a lot of people, I'm watching tutorials. I just gotta figure things out on my own. But, okay. There we go. All right, we gotta redo that wing because that was just not cute. Yeah, V and I should do a collab. I agree. V, we should do a collab when I get back. If you want to. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Do I do YouTube full time? My liner is great. Yes, I do YouTube full time, but we don't rely on my YouTube in order to survive, but I do. Yes, let's do it. Okay, so that's good enough for liner. Let's put on a little mascara, and then we're done with that part. Let's do a little Lash Princess. If you've never tried Essence mascaras, the Lash Princess mascaras are amazing. They just came out with new ones, and I want to try them so bad. I love Essence Lash Princess. Once you try Essence Lash Princess, you will never buy a high-end mascara ever again. They're so good. These and what's the other one that I love? Jordana Best Lash Extreme. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Elf Eraser Pen is amazing. I have one of those somewhere. I was trying to see what I could grab quickly. I think I have a julep one that I like. I love how these shadows blended into each other. I don't know if you can see it on camera as well as I can see it, but like I'm putting on my mascara and looking at the way the shadows blended into each other. And for someone that has average amount of makeup skill, I feel like it blended really, really well into each other. Really like it a lot. What made us decide to go to Iceland? Well, we were supposed to go to Brazil, and that didn't work out because the plane tickets were outrageous, and Iceland plane tickets were super, super cheap. And last year we went to, on a big, huge road trip. There's vlogs on my channel. We did this big, giant road trip, and we went to the Grand Canyon, and we looked at all of these sites to see in Iceland, going to go see the icebergs and the hot springs and all that stuff. And we just decided that we thought it would be a place that we would love to travel to, mostly because of like the outside things to do. I have heard, Cheryl, that there's lots of crime in Brazil. That was another thing, is we were going to have to spend, the kids and I were going to have to spend a lot of time in Sao Paulo in the hotel because it wasn't safe for us to go out by ourselves. So I wasn't really looking forward to doing that. So, you know, Iceland just seemed more logical. Okay, so let's do a few of these wet and dry. We'll skip the mattes, so we'll just go straight to the shimmers. Let's do this guy down. Let's do both of these. Let's do these two right here, and we'll do wet and we'll do dry. So there we go. Put these two here, so these are both dry. Actually, I probably should have done with a brush, huh? Well, let's do a brush swatch wet, especially of that first one. It's very chunk-a-dunk. It's very, like, I don't know if you can see that. The glitter is very chunky. There isn't a lot of base to it. It's just like straight glitter. Yeah, that did not go so well. That did not go well at all. It's just chunking up. Maybe if it was packed on. I don't want to get hard pan on this one too because it's the same kind of formula. I mean, I guess you could probably... Yeah, it's like a glitter topper. I don't think that that one is meant to be wet at all. Let's try the red one next to it. This one is called, I flipped over my thing, Rosewood. Okay, I'll put a little bit. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm thinking about doing a vlog and then just like one vlog, because last year we did vlogs for like every single day. There's it wet. Whoa, I love that. Look at that. That's dry. That's wet. Very nice. Thank you for the, be careful with my foot. That's a whole nother long story. But I'm thinking about doing like one vlog instead of like multiple vlogs and just kind of put the best parts into one thing. It seems to happen every couple of weeks. Just wondered if Jen blocked you. Claudette, I would never block you. I love you. I love my Claudette. No way would I ever block you. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do these two. These little guys over here. Hey, Jen, been a while since I've been in... Oh, hi, Jody. How are you? I am going to be doing Snapchatting. Yes, make sure you're following me on Snapchat. Okay, Rose and Orchid Mist. We'll do both of those, wet and dry. And if you guys have no other requests, then I'll wrap this up. Okay, so these are dry. Okay. My Snapchat's just Jen Loves Reviews. cannot figure out Snapchat, girlfriend, you know what you do? This is what you do. If you cannot figure out Snapchat, you Google, or not Google, but you do on YouTube, Snapchat tips and tricks, or Snapchat, how to Snapchat. That's what I did. Because I agree, it's not intuitive. It's not an intuitive thing. But I think that's like their marketing thing, because it makes the teenagers feel like they know something that their parents don't know. All right, this is wet. This one is Rose Wet. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. But there are videos that they'll show you everything that there is to know about Snapchat. I still don't really like it as a platform overall, just because I feel like there's still things that I don't really get. But I like it better than Instagram right now. There's that one wet. So these two are dry. So this one's the dry of this, and this is the dry, and this is the wet. So they definitely work wet. They definitely foil a little bit, and you can see any kind of shift in them a little bit better when they're wet. Christy says, do I like Bare Minerals eyeshadows? Yes. I like the loose ones. I like the pressed ones. I like them. I haven't tried every single Bare Minerals palette, so I don't know if they've changed anything since I've gotten one, but yes, definitely. Okay, so any other requests for this palette before I wrap this up? We're at 40 minutes, so what do you guys think? Anything else you want me to do with this before we go? We'll give you a couple of seconds. I named my palette Dave. I know I didn't name my palette Dave. Maybe I should be naming my palettes, though. That's very inspiring. Granite, okay. Granite. I see graphite. Is that the one you mean, graphite? That's a matte. No, not me. That's so funny. Oh, okay. What's up with Instagram? It's the only one I figured out. I just don't like Instagram. I feel like I need to be too perfect. There's too much pressure. I can't take it. Oh. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Do they have a smell? If I put my nose right up to it, they smell like makeup. Oh, thank you for the well wishes on my vacation. I appreciate it. They don't smell. I can look at ingredients real quick. We can do a glance at ingredients. Let's see. Looks like talc, mica, kaolin. Ethylhexyl palmitate. So if you're anti-palm oil, no good. But they're typical. Carmine for you vegans. Carmine. Ultramarines means not lip safe. But other than that, I mean, they're very typical ingredients. Not all of them have carmine, though. It looks like Moon, Tulle, and Pink Champagne do not have carmine. Everything else does. It says may or may not contain. But yeah, nothing crazy in here. Safflower seed oil, coconut oil. That's in a few of them. So it looks like there's 3 different formulas. Shea butter. Oh my goodness. So that must be like the super creamy ones. Ferric ferrocyanide, so not lip safe. So that's kind of the breakdown on the ingredients for that. Would you recommend this palette for someone just diving into cool tones? Remember, this is my first impression. This is the first time I've played with this. So far, yeah, I would. It's fun. It's different. I feel like there are a lot of shades in here that are different than anything else I own. So I really like that about it. That they're definitely different than the other shades that I own. There's a lot of matte in here, though. So if you don't like a lot of matte, if you like a lot more shimmer, there's some, yeah, definitely Jen approved so far from the one look that I did. They blend really beautifully into each other. But I feel like it doesn't have a lot of standard typical shimmer shades that you get in a lot of other palettes. So I personally appreciate that, but if you want something that's more typical, then I would say for shimmer wise, you may want to get something else. But the fact that it has all of these beautiful mattes in it, I love that. I love that there's so many mattes, and I love that there's a mix of browns and grays. They didn't just stick to the grays, because a lot of cool tone palettes, they'll just go gray. You know what I mean? Sketch. You want me to swatch Sketch? Sketch is this one. This is this gray down here. It's very soft. It's very soft. It's beautiful. It's really nice. So yeah, so I'm very much enjoying it. The lasting power seemed like it was gonna be good even without a primer. As far as like wiping it off of my arm, that's just kind of my little mini way of getting an idea. It's not completely scientific. Is it cruelty free? Sephora, I'm not sure if Sephora is cruelty free, to be completely honest. I don't know. I'd have to look up and see if Sephora brand is cruelty free. Let me see where it's made. Does it say where it's made? It says distributed from California, made in the USA. So yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But they sell in China, so no. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Because they do have a China Sephora, so no, it would not. Well, it depends though, because some people, just because they sell in China. So well, no, because that wouldn't. You're right. You're right. That wouldn't be cruelty free. You're absolutely right. All right, what's up?
411.
Okay, I gotta get going. So it's okay. We'll go. I have to take my daughter to a birthday party. But you're right. Sephora is not cruelty free. You are 100% right, because they do sell in China. All right, I'm gonna take her to a birthday party. Oh, we gotta block somebody first. Block. Bad person block.
Bad.
Okay, and yes, Sephora is not cruelty free. All right, love you guys. Thank you so much. I was thinking about manufactured in China, not sold in China. Sold in China is not cruelty free. All right, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for joining me for this live stream, and I will see you guys after I get back from Iceland. Videos are coming up though while we're gone though.
It's my first time on plane.
Yeah, it's her first time on a plane. We have two videos at least going up. We have BoxyCharm, and then we have the Ronnie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks coming up on Friday. So I will see you guys soon. Mad love. Bye. Thanks, everybody.